giant mechs of Titanfall won't be stomping their way to the PlayStation 4. The futuristic online combat game is being built for the Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC, with many had hoped for a PS4 version as well. Now, developer Respawn Entertainment's co-founder, Vince Zampella, has confirmed that Titanfall will not be released on the Sony console. He says that they plan to eventually make games for the PS4, but Titanfall will not be one of them. Xbox and PC gamers will be able to jump into their mech suits when the game deploys on March 11th. It's not all bad news for Sony fans. Assassin's Creed 4 publisher Ubisoft has announced that the special levels included with the PlayStation versions of the game will stay exclusive to the Sony consoles. That means they won't find their way to the Xbox 360 or Xbox One in a few months as originally expected.
This one's yours. Fly it proud.
The battle between the PS4 and Xbox One rages on. Call of Duty Ghosts publisher Activision has revealed that the game will run at a full 1080p resolution on the PS4, while the Xbox One version will only offer an upscaled 720p resolution. That means it will look better on the PS4. But keep in mind that all the DLC will be a timed exclusive for Xbox Live, just like all of the other Call of Duty games. The PS4 arrives November 15th, with the Xbox One following a week later. More details about one of the PlayStation 4's coolest features have come in. Sony has revealed that remote play between the PS4 and handheld PlayStation Vita will work best when both devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. It will still work if you're away from home and using another Wi-Fi network, but Sony says there might be problems if the connection is unstable. Unfortunately, you won't be able to use remote play over 3G, so any hopes you may have had about playing PS4 games on the bus have been crushed. If you're planning to store a lot of games on the PS4, you might run out of room. The console will include a 500-gigabyte hard drive, and you won't be able to use external hard drives. You can, however, install a new internal hard drive, but only if it meets the exact specifications required by Sony. The space battleship Yamato is off to outer space to save the human race with a new captain. Deadline reports that Jack Reacher director Christopher McQuarrie is set to helm Star Blazers. It's a live-action movie based on the 1970s animated TV series of the same name, which was the North American version of the cult Japanese anime series Space Battleship Yamato. Both versions take place in the distant future and see a group of humans turn the Japanese World War II vessel Yamato into a spaceship, which they use to search for a new home before all life on Earth goes extinct. Along with directing, Christopher McQuarrie is also working on the screenplay, but he's going to be busy. He's already signed on to helm Mission Impossible 5, which begins shooting next year. You won't be going into battle with the new Command & Conquer game anytime soon. That's because it's been canceled by Electronic Arts. The game was expected to deliver fast-paced, free-to-play action before the end of the year, but a poor response to the recent alpha test has prompted EA to abort the mission. The publisher says there's a chance the game may surface again in a different form, and it wouldn't be the first big switch for the project. Command & Conquer was first announced as Command & Conquer Generals 2 back in 2011, with Mass Effect developer BioWare handling development duties. It was then handed over to EA's new internal team, Victory Studios, and there are reports that the team has now been disbanded. After the terrific success of Lincoln, Steven Spielberg wants to take on 2 more U.S. presidents. The iconic filmmaker has bought the big screen rights to The Bully Pulpit, the latest book from Lincoln author Doris Kearns Goodwin. It chronicles the personal friendship and political rivalry between Presidents Theodore Roosevelt and William Taft, who held the office 40 years after Lincoln. Spielberg bought the rights through his DreamWorks Pictures, but it's unclear if he'll direct or just serve as producer. The book hits shelves next week, and we'll keep you up to date with the latest on the film. You don't have to wait for the next Avengers movie for Thor and Captain America to join forces again. Marvel has announced that an extended preview of Captain America: The Winter Soldier will be shown in select theaters with Thor: The Dark World. The studio hasn't said how long the preview will be or exactly what we'll get to see, but we do know that it will only be shown with the 3D version of the film.
You must be truly desperate to come to me for help.
It's also unclear if the preview will play before or after the movie, and this isn't the only preview that you'll get to see.
This isn't freedom. This is fear.
A post-credits teaser for next year's Guardians of the Galaxy is expected to be included as well. Thor: The Dark World will begin hammering theaters on November 8th, with Captain America: The Winter Soldier following on April 14th. Thor and Cap will be back together in the Avengers: Age of Ultron, which arrives in summer 2015.